Good. Good 11. Enter the elevator. Attempt 11. Really, I should have just... Ugh. I should just... Anyway. You know what? Getting any sort of ink damage up, early on is just good for me. I seriously can't believe that. I peaked, and then I immediately fell. Fail. After I peaked. Why? I really hate marching indentes. I really freaking do. They've been the bane of my runs because of just... They swarm you so easily, and then the moment you are so close to success, they are the real final boss, not Overlorder. And could you stop freaking doing that? Knock it off. There we go. Oh, my ball just reached this thing. Don't mind if I push it when it was just seconds away from taking a claim. How did that not work? I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit ranty and rambly. I got really annoyed by how I lost the last two runs. And they were both on the third tier. Ugh. So yeah, I don't know how many attempts this is going to take. But it'll take as much as it takes because I do want to get another one out while I do get side order on the road. So yeah, I think we'll take hindrance damage and such. No, we are taking hindrance damage because we're on this floor. I rarely do this floor. Now think about this. Now it's been a while since I've actually had this floor show up. There are certain floors we're not going to be seeing in this series, and for a good reason. They suck. They are impossible on Hackless. And maybe I'll do it when I do some sort of nerdy roundup on all the Hackless stuff, because give you analysis of how many times I saved a run and such, and how many times I really should have died. There we go. I think there's only a limit for how many gelatins can spawn at one time, until the game just stops spawning them from gushers and such. So yeah. Yeah, no, not I am not going to the vending machine floor so early on. Whirling crowd floor, huh? Well, I guess we're starting off with making my ink orange. That's since I'd be doing some sort of series roguelikes that I can probably turn into a series of just doing a challenge run where the end goal is at the very least the most simple. Dang it. There we go. I think you're gonna want to use the accelerandos just to constantly that thing is just floating in midair. It's barely hanging on to the point where it's actually floating in midair. Just create a chain reaction with these accelerandos, because one hit with them immediately puts you into critical stasis. And there we go. So yeah. I'll just take this. When you want to cover ground floor size levels and such, I think it's best when it's just when it's just for example, you see splat zones and such, and if you're speedrunning it, it's one of those cases where you want to use it as a means of just paving a pathway. So that way you're so that way you're always like inking your pathways, like not only as a means to hinder enemies, but also as your means of escaping. Because one enemy's role can change depending on what floor it is. On one floor, it's stealing your splat zones. On another, it's basically blocking your escape route. There we go. Sure, we'll just check out the vending machine because we might as well. So yeah, Max Lucky Chain. You know, I'll take that because at the very least it will make getting your specials filled a lot easier. So yeah. I really wish it wasn't so congested. It's making it hard for me to actually speak. So, I guess we're going for yellows now. Armor up. You're going to want armor up. Now, armor is really good if you can get, like, a huge sum of enemies to, like, if you can splash a huge sum of enemies, or you can use it as a means of instantly healing yourself if you should find yourself in critical stasis. Because when you get a piece of armor, you essentially heal yourself. Like it's really good to have when it's just like you're just crawling to it. You're hoping that you don't get flanked on the way. When you get it, you're back in the game. Like, it's a lifesaver. Armor drop is a lifesaver in Hackless. Because even though you can only carry one of them, having one of them in a time of serious peril is enough to basically save your life. Sorry for the constant muting and such. Drone Splat Bomb, Mobile Ink Recovery. Why does this game want me to use Drone Splat Bomb? I don't want to use drones. Like, in Hackless, you have to... Like, you have barely any use of your drones because you only have one slot in, like, 2 options. Like, if there's a mode where I can still use the main weapon, but I have to heavily rely on trying to get drone chips, then maybe. But yeah. You let that ball stay in there. There we go. Like, I'm so glad they actually acknowledged that the player base really did not like the 8 balls because even Pearl acknowledged it at the beginning. Speaking of which, the reason why like some weapons are chosen for their palettes is simply because of the user's soul. It's like tied to the soul and such. The order sector decides. So it's fitting that the idols from the second and third games get the new weapons from those games for their palettes. And this floor is a non-issue. You just have to constantly. It's just straightforward. It's basically your tutorial floor. It's basically your breather floor for tower pushing. Problem is that it's not exactly the best floor for, say, Dualies. Because Dualies' range is kinda in the pits, if you get what I mean. So yeah. Yes, I want that. Please, inject it into my veins, give me more firing speed, because stacking that chip is always a lot of fun. So now my weapon is slightly faster. If I can get more, then that slightly faster can go to super fast. Because quite literally, I've been trying to get this chip on Hackless with Blaster. Like, I've been doing practice Blaster runs. I've actually made it to floor 30 a few times. And I wanted to have main firing speed for so freaking long. Like, holy crap. Oh, good lord. I wanted to have that chip for so freaking long simply because you can make your blaster really punchy. Like, you can make it like Clash Blaster if it really bite back. It's just that it's so rare. It's like so rare to see this chip at all. So of course, let's face the first boss. Layered rotator floor, which means, guess what? Harmony is on the second floor, second boss, isn't it? Asynchronous Rondo, of course. Yeah. You know how this boss works. Stay out of spotlights. If you're doing luck runs, use the gelatins to get armor drops and such. Again, armor drops are your friend here. So yeah. And sometimes, as a means of like doing damage, it will just fire gelatins at you, and they can get really numerous. Really numerous. And sometimes the sounds is an indicator of what it's going to do next. Unfortunately, I got denied of taking out another layer. And unfortunately, it just sent out arpeggios. Like, arpeggios don't normally spawn naturally without something to make it spawn. The only way they spawn naturally is with danger floors that say arpeggio barrage. And believe me, that's like one of the danger floors that's like one of the more tolerable ones, along with lights out, which means anytime there's lights out, I get to play Crash music. Because I actually like the song for that. I really like the ambient pieces for Crash 1. Like, sure, they don't sound video gamey like Crash 2 or 3, but they're nice pieces. Like they feel... Like, it's one of those cases where it's just like they really give you a feel for the environment, and it really immerses you in it. Like, it's simplistic. It's like there's something to it simplistic that just makes it like oddly more enjoyable than it seems. But yeah. Dang it. If I can get the last target. There you are. Oh yeah, that's the worst one. You do not want to be out in the open with the lasers. Because, yeah, that's why. I was just wondering when it was going to stop firing them. There we go. Ooh. Like, you saw what it did to my armor. You know why you don't want to be out in the open when it fires the lasers. You want to get immediately underneath it. Because those lasers do a lot of damage. Dodge, roll, attack. Sure. Now, if I can get extra dodge roll attack can go from situational to potent. So yeah. Unfortunately, we're on this floor, which is my least favorite for a reason. You have to fire these accelerandos right at the portals. Problem is, more often than not, they will spawn more accelerandos at the portals, blocking your shots. On top of that, you can't go up close and personal just to take care of the problem yourself. Because if you try to, the Lentos will spawn because they're taking proximity to your location. Meaning that if you... meaning that you have to take care of them from afar if you want to have an easy time. Otherwise, this floor is just not fun to deal with. So yeah, just fire at any sort of Accelerando that shows up, and hope that it does that does enough damage for you to just basically call the floor done. Because otherwise, it's going to bump into other Accelerandos, and it's not going to hit portals. It's just going to hit away from the portal. And can they stop spawning these things? Just let me hit the portals with your freaking tops. Let it rip. There we go. Ink damage up or main damage close. Yeah, not on that floor. Still very tempting, but I want to get some ink damage up. Because mainly my palette's been red and yellow, I think. So yeah. Open season crisscross floor. Don't use your This is the exact same floor. This is the exact same bonus challenge that cost me the one floor. And guess what? Oy. So yeah, I'm not getting max rewards here because this is not worth it. Yeah, look how close they got to me. And something is making the Towering Noble Mentes go on a rampage. No, you don't. Gosh, somehow turned into the most chaotic floor because of how much I'm getting freaking flanked by these Dentes. Seriously. Mind your own business, darn... I don't care that I'm not getting max. That was not a fun floor to deal with this challenge. Come on. Sink the... There we go. Yeah. Just want to make sure... Just... Hindrance damage or ink damage up. Yeah, just... Let's continue that. If I could just get some... if I can just get more... ink firing up, then that will be nice. Like, if I can get all three of them together, then I can finally say I have ink lava, because I've talked about it so much, but I've only ever gotten, like, 2 to 3. Like, so many times I've gotten, like, 2 to 3 to make ink lava, but I never get to make ink lava, because one always eludes me. Boop. Boop. No. There we go. So, yeah. Ugh. Like, I never liked doing, like, Dualies isn't exactly my strong suit for side order, simply because the lack of range can really make a difference. A difference between, single-player modes with roguelikes and, multiplayer. Okay. Main damage close. No, let's finally check out the vending machine floor, see what they have. Because we already skipped a couple. This game's like handing these things to us. Wow. Nothing. They give us absolutely nothing. I should have just taken the ink damage close, because that's just the game telling me to go to hell. Let's just take the armor drop so that way we can save our skins. Like, sure, I could have taken the pearls, but I wanted to save my membucks. Like, you're getting a lot of pearls, but you get a lot of pearls anyway for playing this mode. Like, oof. Ugh. The problem with this floor is that I'm having to deal with one thing that you might see on the opposite end. There it is. Towering Noblemente. No. No, no, no. Ugh. Off. Ow. Ah. One nudge. Just one nudge. Just one push from their nose. That's enough to say, take me to the hospital. Like, ugh. There. No. Oh. Really? No, no, you should not get the chance to attack me before I use Reef Slider. I haven't even had a single... First of all, no. We're getting rid of the problem. Sometimes it gets really bad where it just feels like you just can't get an opening. Okay, you saw that. What the heck? Like to track these things or something. And anytime you get close just to attack it, more spawn. That sucked. That really sucked. Like, you can feel your pulse rising whenever that happens. Why did you have to put it there? Come on, game. I need additional dodge rolls. Don't move in swim form. Yeah. Like, considering how much I've came to, yeah, even if you get pushed, it counts as moving. Like, why? In some cases, it's just like, if you just want the chip, just get the chip. Don't do the challenge. Like, if it feels feasible to you, then sure. But if you can't, well, guess what? Guess what? Just diminish the challenge immediately. Because there's no point in trying to risk yourself for a reward that's very, very insufficient or meaningless. Ugh. Ugh. Great Barrier Reef, knock it off. I know I'm not getting the reward anyway. So just send it over. Good thing I had armor. Send it over. Get up there. Take down the Nobilmente. And send it all the way over. If you find yourself in trouble with that floor, do that method. It works every time. Just make sure that you have a clear path when doing it. Stop putting it on the danger floor! Stop! Put it on a floor where I can actually get it. Unfortunately, it's this floor. Like, I really don't like this floor. This is one of the few floors that only have one variation on it. And it's just, I really, like, you have accelerandos and such. And they're not exactly what you, and they're much more of a threat on this floor compared to any other floor. Like, you have these, like, dash pads that you can fire them to. But good luck trying to make sure they land there. Because it's just that, it's that top one that always gets, like, you think it's going to land, but guess what? It doesn't. Sure, you can use the balls here to stop the accelerando. Good, that was mine. And, like, in case you turn your back a little too much, just remember that Pearl will always point her, basically she will always point towards danger. Like, if there's something behind you, she will point a laser to it. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Of course, I have to go get the ball again, because they will constantly knock it away. Like, it's the most annoying thing when they just, you are so close and then they knock it away. It's Sisyphus. This literal thing, like, this is literally Sisyphus, the game. Good thing I thought the dodge roll there. Like, I was so close there. Unreasonable, shelterless, up and down floor. Fine. I want to say my, like, luck drops are a bit more generous on that floor. But seriously, getting nothing but Crab Tank and Ink Mine when Ink Mine is considered one of the worst subs in the game, at least to my knowledge. Hit the things. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, this floor, I'm tense on this floor because, again, it's a rigorous floor and not exactly one where the science is consistent. Ow, you little... Remember, come on! It's simply because of how many gelatins spawn from these things, that's why it's on rigorous. Give me the... There we go. There. Remember, you have squid, you have dodge roll attack on, use it. You know, I'll just try to take more, like, more of these. Just, unfortunately, it's this floor. So yeah, again, it's this floor that always gives me trouble. And guess what spawns the first thing? Guess what spawns on the first thing it does? The first thing it's. Guess what spawns from the. Just from the first checkpoint. Like, seriously, it doesn't even give you a moment to even assess the situation. It immediately sends the worst thing against you. Yeah, just. You can tell I really don't like this floor. Bowl him over. Yeah. I keep forgetting that box has armor. Yeah, no. Out. Ugh. Ay. Like, this is very messy. It is really messy, and guess what? I have the boss next. There. Like, I just didn't trust the other floors, that's the problem. And it just wanted to keep putting the chip I want on a danger floor. Because I don't want to go towards the danger floor. Ugh. So it's either going to be Marshall or Harmony. Okay, it's Marshall. I'm actually thankful to see Marshall because Harmony would just been a nightmare for me to deal with. So yeah. I really don't like this boss. Like, I want homing shots as much as the next guy, but ooh, gosh. Yeah. Marshall, this is the second time I'm facing Marshall on its hard mode variant. Stop doing that! Seriously, this freaking these freaking marching Dentes have a freaking target towards my soul because one of them just came right out just to bonk me in the head. Go away, you little. Ugh. Just. No. I don't want to leave that thing undamaged because if I leave it like stationary for too long, if I'm not constantly attacking it, you know it's going to do the spin dashes. And what sucks is that the last run I had on it, it didn't do a single spin dash. Not at all. Because on the hard mode variant, not only can it do the spin dash, it will do it multiple times. It will stop for a second, it will prolong the fight, and it will just leave freaking suction bombs everywhere. And it just plain sucks the fight. Dodge roll attack would be so good if I just had additional dodge rolls. Because I could just basically make it the closest thing I have to, Grisco Dualies. Because that's literally ground control the weapon. Yeah. Annoyed Samoyed noises, all because he just gets so close, he's on such a run, and of course he's doing the sprint dash. He's gonna do it once. Do it twice. Oh, wait. That stops the spin dash? That stops the spin dash. I didn't know that. I didn't know the step-off song interrupts it. I thought it would be immune to that. I need someone to science this. I would love to see if people can do some analytics on things. so they can confirm certain theories just in case. Ugh. Come on, you little bothersome little things. At the very least, you're not tenta missiles. No, you don't. You're not doing the lasers. You don't want it to do the lasers. Not in this form. Ugh. It will drop things and such, but you want to... If you have a luck build, you want to use that moment to basically smite enemies, get armor and such. Just get your stuff... Oh, that's really not good. Okay, good. Thank you! Thank you, battering lentos. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh! And activate it again. I am just on a Totugeki rush. Holy crap. Oh. Because that was the most times I ever used the special in succession. Now let's not fall off the edge in the 23rd floor. Oh my god. You know, let's see what's on the vending machine floor. Can I not get nothing for once? I would like to have faster weapons. Ugh. Stop! I don't want killer whale. I don't want drone weapons. Give me actual weapons. Ugh, I can't use drone in this particular mode because of how little you can actually use it. And you have to put this on the danger floor? Fine, we'll go to the danger floor but if I don't like it, I'm going back. The game really just has it out for me again, doesn't it? Well, Pearl's gone. No! Not doing that! We lost a lot of membucks, but we're not doing that. That is the worst one you could get, especially if you're doing a luck build. Because like, you need those item drops if you're going to survive, if you have all luck. Just, that is the worst one. Ah, great. No, 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 no. No! Stop hitting me before I land! Ugh. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Christ alive, just... I've not gotten so annoyed at this. Like, I get nothing, I get another full of nothing, and I get like Drone Killer Whale would be so good if it wasn't only one of them. But it's just one. This is probably the worst time I ever had on this floor. And they just spawn so many of them. So darn many. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, just... Oh, no, you don't. Oh. Did I just run into... No, wait, I had armor on before that. Ugh. It's just the worst. This is just the worst because of how much they spawn. Ugh. No, you don't. No. 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 Man. Man. God, I don't want drone. I won't be able to use this. Well, I guess I can take this. This game's just not giving me something that I feel would help me for the final boss because it's just... Ugh. Well, at the very least, I get this range color chip saturation. Too bad I couldn't be on the better floor. Ugh. Just, oof. Come on. Down. Like, these floors were made with the intent of you having so many chips and such. And one challenge that people have done is basically trying to get through the floors with, like, with only very little hacks while only having six, chips and such. Ugh. Just, ugh. I've never been so annoyed by this. Like, just, I've been given such bad luck, like, this entire round. And just... Okay. Like, again, thank goodness I have a lot of armor drops, but that's the first time I've ever had to step out of a danger floor because the game decided to make things just a living hell. Sticky ink on a danger floor. Ay, ay, ay. Mobile ink recovery. Hey, might as well increase that mobile ink recovery. Splash radius isn't exactly what you call build enough for that. Now my accent color is blue. But yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Gosh. Get off of my zones. Ooh! Okay, game, I get it. You were trying to not let me get back up there. You gave me the worst chips. You gave me Jack in whatever for both of the vending machine floors. I get it. And you're lucky I'm limiting myself to 2 per night. Because if I just felt a bit, because I'm feeling so slighted enough to try it again another time, but I have other things to do. Yeah, I'm annoyed. This run made me super annoyed. Ugh. Tomorrow's another day. I'll see you for number 12.